We're starting another week with extreme cold. Tony Sadiku is in the virtual center with our first alert forecast. Hey, Tony.
Yes, and the best we could do is dream. I don't think too many folks are thinking about being on the water at this point. But I'll tell you, though, by the time spring arrives, it'll be well earned. That is for sure, as we continue to deal with these bitter temperatures. I want to say hello and thank you to our weather watchers for reporting this midday. They've got temperatures that are up. A place like New Brunswick from Neil's got 27. Bob at Manchester Township's got 29 degrees. We're still working on these numbers for you, Charlie, up in Narrowsburg, where it's 15. Walter is reporting Tompkins Cove. He's got 27. He's waiting on the thaw. I think it'll be well worth the wait when it arrives, and I think it could arrive as early as tomorrow. Bill's reporting Levittown. He says after the past several days, today is going to feel like a welcomed heat wave. I know what you're thinking. 24 degrees, heat wave. But he's got a point because on one hand, yes, it's still frigid. But on the other hand, this week has the potential to be warmer than the last couple of weeks. Got a long way to go to get there. But we're already working on it. Sunshine's doing its thing. It's getting us into the 20s, low 20s right now. I think by tomorrow at this time, there'll probably be more clouds in the air. And we'll be watching our next system on the move. But I mean, when you look at the numbers across the country, these are right now temperatures. I hate to say it, but we've got some of the coldest air anywhere in the country right now. But if you want some warmth, look at these numbers. Kansas City, 62. Memphis is 61. They'll be in the 70s. Some of these places, 20 to 30 degrees above average. So can we get in on some of that warmth? It does look like some of that ridge wants to work its way into the east. We don't get all of it, but maybe enough that we can get a little closer to normal by the middle of the week. That's what we're counting on. Still pretty cold, a lot of sunshine. Temperatures will climb into the upper 20s. But I know still colder than it should be, still sub-freezing, but you can't tell me it doesn't feel better than the teens we had yesterday, which felt like single digits with the wind. We are starting to get the winds to back off a little bit, and that's all the progress that we need. And then you see where we're going tomorrow, finally above the freezing mark. Can we push 40 on Wednesday? And then I'll take you long range just to kind of give you an idea, because there's a bit of a speed bump once the front goes by the middle of the week. It does get a little cooler Thursday and Friday. But then up we go over the weekend, and can we see a sustained warmth into the 40s coming up next week? So that's what we're counting on. Quick little clipper system working through the UP of Michigan. That can work into our area by tomorrow. Not a lot of moisture, not high impact, but just want you to know there is a chance, particularly late in the day, some flakes could fly, maybe mixing in with a little bit of sleet. This is wet snow, maybe even some rain too. Bottom line is it's not that significant, and off it goes. Accumulations are going to be very light with this. Could there be another significant system that approaches our area coming up on Sunday? We'll watch for that. That could come with some snow and some rain. But in the meantime, take a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast. 29 today, but after this, we're in the 30s and above freezing the rest of the way. We'll be right back.